What up, guys? This is the Noisy Business Podcast, and we back.
Nah, Brayton's back. I've been here the whole time. Brayton's back in town. Brayton's back in town.
Brayton's back in town.
The prodigal son returns.
I did it, guys.
You tried your darndest to get away from us, and you missed me too damn much.
That's right. Guys,
you didn't have to French kiss me when you first saw me, though. It's a little much. I understand.
To be fair,
European kissing. I love it.
To be fair, I don't have to. I want to.
Oh, I want you to want to.
This is getting real.
This got real. Got real hot.
All right, well, welcome back to the Noisy Business Podcast.
What's up, guys?
It's Brayton, Garrett, and myself, Sean. Sorry that we took a week off last week. Brayton was gone.
We had to take a week of crying.
I went to Vegas.
Well, yeah.
You did. Let's talk about Vegas.
Sounds like
Wait, okay. We should. All right. Show of hands. Who wants to talk about Vegas? Okay. Show of hands. Who wants to talk about the fires in Santa Rosa? All right.
That was hands all around.
That was 3 hands up for Santa Rosa. All right. Santa Rosa 3, Vegas 0.
It's a hot topic.
Just about how much hope that city has left.
Vegas strong.
Is that too hard of a stance? Too hard? Too firm?
I'm blushing. I'm blushing. But yeah, just got back from Europe. Let me list off all the countries I hit up.
All right,
and all the
alphabetical
boys?
order. And I want to hear your best accent in all the countries.
Okay, Iceland. Hello.
Okay.
Welcome into Iceland.
Big summer blowout.
Actually, I don't know if they sound like that. Ireland. And they talk like this. Really? No.
Really?
You have to go talk in the morning to you. And it's a tree. We got there 323 and a turd. I'll get more into that.
You sound almost like you're doing a really bad Israeli accent.
No, dude.
Listen,
I'll break down how Ireland was, and it was probably one of the best times I've had in my life. It was awesome. Scotland. What do you got to do? Yeah, we traipsed around the Highlands of Scotland.
Please tell me that you tried on a kilt.
I did not try on a kilt. I wanted to buy one, but they told me it was going to be about $300. Dollars? No. It was gonna be 300. It was gonna be 300 pounds, which is probably around $450 when you break it down to US.
Yikes! That's a lot.
That's an expensive scarf.
No,
how much was a scarf? You could get a scarf and wrap that around your waist, and it'll be just an affordable kilt.
Oh, they were great. I was like, then what? I'm not wearing pants. I need to wear something. So he's like,
so
can't help you, bro.
Scotland, and then you went to Sweden?
No, then we went to London.
London town.
London town in England. We went to London. Went to London.
I wish your wife was here so she could.
You wash my wife?
I wish
I washed my wife. I washed your wife in London.
I wish that your wife was here so we could hear how well these accents are being represented.
Oh, absolutely.
If they're being... Oh God.
Shut the pee!
Yeah,
Bring the bed!
Alright, so you did Scotland.
Yeah, so we took a train down to... No, we didn't take a train. We flew to Norway.
You took...
Welcome,
get your story straight.
Welcome to Norway.
Oh, that's actually good.
Welcome.
Welcome to Norway.
Welcome in the Norway.
Transylvania.
So what's like a Norwegian pickup line? Like, if there's like single guys that are gonna be like, the Norwegian chicks are beautiful, I need to go, but I only speak English, what's a pickup line that I can grab their attention with right away?
Do you want to slap at the fish?
I knew it was gonna involve fish. I love it.
Are you from here? Norway, Jose.
I don't think they got a lot of Jose's there, so it wouldn't really be a good joke transitionally across the Atlantic.
And then you'd be like, sorry, I'm from San Diego, California. There's a lot of Jose's where I'm from.
It's true.
That's right.
Norway.
How about, I was gonna say,
Norway, bro.
I know.
Nowhere, bro.
I know you like. This joke is just for the halibut, but why don't you come back to my place with me and we can unpack this can of sardines? Because it's small. And very salty.
And also multiple.
It's a pack. It's a lot of them.
There's a lot to deal with.
I'm really good on some English
Very
muffins.
smelly.
Very smelly. Okay, and you guys are being a little too specific.
Lather me up in mayo.
Listen, there was a lot of fish everywhere. There's a lot of cod to be had.
Cod, great for fish and chips.
Cod got your mouth, and it got mine.
All
There's
right.
a lot of fish and chips to be had.
Okay, so out of all the places that you went to, what was your favorite country that you visited?
Okay,
whether you've been there for the first time or this was a returning time, whatever. What was your favorite
country
country-wise?
Favorite country that I visited, culture-wise, that I loved. I'm moving there next week.
Ireland.
I have to tell my wife that we are moving. It's gonna go swimmingly, I'm sure.
All right, but Ireland.
Ireland, of course. Ireland was amazing.
It was as everything that you hoped for.
For sure. Okay,
right.
so we booked my wife booked the not the event, but it was an event. It was she booked the trip, but it's through Viator, where you
say that word again.
Viator. It's a
Viator?
Viator.
It's a Mexican tour.
Over here you can see it. We got like cod over here. If you want a fish taco, my brother Raul, you got that. Alright, you got listen. If you want like the bomb fish taco, like if you I can direct you to the remedy. I can direct you guys like the pico de gallo is like okay, but it's like the fish is like bueno. Okay?
But like if you want to kiss the Barney Stone, you gotta get way under there. Man, you gotta get way under there.
You gotta turn around.
You gotta
Make
flip
sure
them.
Wait, no, my guy turned French.
You gotta
turn around.
You say,
And you know you gotta give the good 1, 2.
Which
you French kiss that or stones.
definitely French. Okay.
You gotta lick it up like it's a croissant.
Stop talking about French.
Listen,
He
you
thinks
gotta
like he
remember.
knows you
You gotta
money.
remember that we're doing Mexican accents
That's
and we're in
right.
Ireland homes. And remember that if you don't have a chain on your wallet, you should probably go get one because there's this little fucker that's running around. That they call him Leprechaun. He'll steal all your money and then you'll have like no money to pay your mommy daddy.
He's kind of like the white Diablo, bro.
I like how the whole time I did that accent, I had to have my eyes like really squinting, like my neck.
Where are my lobes? It's kind of bright out here. Guys.
So she booked it. She booked it. So we booked a 6-day tour around Ireland.
Tour.
But
Barely
we
even knew her.
But we didn't know. We didn't know what company that the tour was going to provide. So we just had to meet this place called the Paddy Wagon. And so
The Pate Wagon.
Oh wait, is that as in like
Wagon.
Patty's
But we pat
wagon?
your wagon.
yeah, Paddy's Wagon.
Patty's
Paddy
wagon. Patty's Pub's wagon.
It
So-
sounds like a Hooters
so-
and a...
I don't know.
It seriously.
Pate Wagons, we got big booties.
It seriously looked. It seriously looked like the most stereotypical Irish. It looked like Lucky Charms sponsored the bus.
That's awesome.
And Kellogg's.
Wow.
But-
So it was like made. It was made
So-
to not be super authentic. It was made to
Yeah.
be like
like,
fun.
Like probably.
I love that.
Yes. Yeah. Super fun.
That is fun.
But borderline offensive to
Oh,
the Irish
perfect.
people.
like
Whereas,
they
like,
won't.
a
They'll
leprechaun-
only hire gingers.
No. Well, he was.
Well,
he was kind of.
Oh yeah.
So the whole thing is covered in shamrocks. There's a leprechaun on the front going like, "Well, how do you do?"
Welcome to my tour.
So where did this wagon take you?
Okay, so we get on this bus, and the first thing the driver says. Now, a lot of these tours, a lot of times what you have is a driver who drives the bus, and it's got about it carries about 60 people, and
Okay.
we had about maybe 40 to 50.
Nice. He's
And
drinking
so
all day long.
he loads us on the bus. And he's like, "All right, I need you guys to know the main thing about this. You gotta be on time." And he just goes into this thing where, like, we're gonna have a good time if I'm having a good time.
Okay.
Like, you guys, like, don't be assholes. So. But usually like there's a tour guide that's like facing the group trying to tell everybody, and the bus driver's just driving the bus. But he's driving the bus and talking. And so we're like, oh, this is just how it's going to go.
All right.
So he drives along, and he's just kind of explaining things here. We're going through Dublin, and there's like a statue, and he's like, well, there's a statue of me with my 3 ex-girlfriends. And as you can see, they got it a little bit wrong, but it's here and there. So he starts telling like stories, but basically lies. In a way. So there's some
basically a lying tour.
History. There's like some history here. He's kind of pointing out landmarks, and we basically get out of Dublin. He's like, you guys gotta be on time. I do not want to be caught in traffic. I need to get out.
Oh wow.
So he
sounds like an asshole.
Oh, he kind of is in a way, but the best. So one of the first things that he does, and this kind of gets you. First he tells us, guys, it's all about the crack. If I'm having crack, you guys are having crack too. By the way, crack means fun in Irish. It's Irish for fun. So we're all
so you can say that you tried crack in Ireland.
Yeah. So everyone's kind of looking at each other like weird.
Okay, I gotta ask. Sorry. It's all. How many people are on the bus?
Roughly
12,
42.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, around 40.
And then, do you know if most of them were
some of them,
American or
he goes into it. So he's like, all right, how many Aussies do I got on the bus? Aussie. Hoi, hoi, hoi. So you hear people like yell it out. It's like, all right, there's 3 rules. 1, be on time. 2, take everything off of the bus. You can bring whatever you want on, but I'm not gonna clean up after ye. You gotta take it off and keep this bus nice and clean. He called the bus Baby because it's the newest bus. So he's like, we gotta keep Baby clean. And he's like, 3rd rule, Aussies don't get naked.
Because they do have a tendency. They have it's in their DNA.
That's what he said.
I know.
That's not their DNA.
That's because I'm Irish.
You're damn Aussies and you're nudity.
And because I got raped by an Aussie once. I had it coming. He started taking off his clothes, and I was like, "Is that just because you're Australian, or you want to do my butt?" And then
I'll call your bluff. And he called your butt.
He bluffed it.
He bluffed your butt.
He bluffed inside hard. The Aussies are a very hydrated people.
He went all in. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He went down.
He was living in the land down under. That's what
land down
living in
under.
my land down under. And that's my butt.
He went in the bush.
He went past the bush.
Yikes. Anyways,
so
I know it's like
Aussies, there was Aussies, there was Canadians, and some Chinese, some people from Vietnam.
Chinese. So there's Asians and white people.
Yeah, Asian.
Why do Asians want to? No offense to the Asian people. I know we have a big.
They can travel too, Sean.
We have a big Asian community that are listeners.
I got to go to Ireland. Oh yeah!
I would like to go to Ireland.
I got to kiss the bloody stone.
Give me great honor upon my family if I can make a kiss upon a Blarney stone. A Blarney stone.
I will sacrifice my firstborn for the bloody stone.
Also, I heard that there is a Disneyland there. No, there's no Disneyland.
Norway? That's where Brayton went, Norway.
Wait, there's a Disneyland in Norway?
No.
Okay, anyway, you know what?
Back to it.
I think they just call it IKEA there.
Well, we could probably have a segment every week about Brayton's adventures just in Ireland and all the
I
other
made
places.
such good friends with the bus driver. Like, we became best
You guys are
friends.
pals? What was his name?
Buddy. We'll call him Fred.
I was going
or
to say
Freddie.
Sean, Aaron, Joseph,
Alec. We'll call him Freddie. He went off on a tirade of do not film him. Like, he does not want to be on social media at all because he gets in too much trouble.
That's awesome. That's perfect though.
Oh, he was. Yeah. Oh, I got so many stories from.
All right, but you can save those stories. But I'm glad that you went to Ireland, and you would basically say overall, if somebody is interested in visiting Ireland, you would say definitely.
Yeah,
definitely do it.
People are friendly. They love. They're super proud of their culture, and there's so much history behind Ireland and such a crazy history that is still very reminiscent to them.
Yeah, like corned beef is like a big deal, right?
I know.
No, do they have potatoes yet, or is that famine?
Is the famine? Is the famine still happening?
That's all I want to know.
I can't go more than a day.
I need some GD potatoes.
I need the tots.
No, that was actually the one thing that they
don't talk about Nakai.
Yeah, no. He said,
don't you fucking talk about the potato farmer.
This is very explicit.
They'll make a joke or something, but then it's very depressing for them for that.
Oh,
absolutely.
But the troubles that they were talking about.
Yeah, because they were around back then in the 1800s during the potato famine, right?
Oh, they have a lot. Oh, they have history deep in their bones.
Let's
deep on their bones.
No,
speaking of segues.
Dang it! Speaking of bones.
No. Okay, this is what I was trying to get to. If you want to go to Ireland, Brayton gives it 2 big Irish green thumbs up.
2 pints of Guinness.
He would give it 2 pints of Guinness out of
5 pints of Guinness. Which is very good.
out of only 2 available. Okay. Anyway, also
because that's all I can carry.
Right. Speaking of Ireland, there's a band from Ireland that is awesome. It's actually one of my dad's favorites, and they will be discussed in one part of the new segment that we're going to be transitioning to right now, which means that, Brayton, I'm sorry, we're going to be done talking about Europe.
For tonight.
For now. Okay. Are you okay with this?
I may or may not try and segue back into it throughout the podcast.
Yeah, but
I'm like, speaking of tour buses.
Like, no,
we didn't even talk about tour buses.
Well, we listen to a lot of music.
Speaking of music, perfect. Okay, so while Brayton was gone adventuring the world without us, even though he did invite us ahead of time, we just didn't have money because I was busy getting married. Jared was busy getting married, and then he went to, Vegas and stuff.
To be fair, I also did just invite you and not your wives.
That was back in the day.
They took it wrong.
For the whole ball and chain.
Bong and
all
chain?
My money. Bong and chain. Is that not the expression? Like, it gets you high, but it keeps you chained down. Because ball and chain is like, what's the positive of that? It's like, do you not love the woman that you said you'd dedicate the rest of your life to?
I mean, we use balls and chains.
She gets no, ball gags. Ball gags and chains.
Newlyweds.
She gets me
lots of sex.
The old ball and chain. The old ball and chain that my parents gave me for my wedding night.
Yeah, your family's weird, dude.
They're kinky.
Alright, anyway, we were talking about music, we were talking about Ireland. So, last week while Brayton was gone, I don't want to depress you guys, especially Brayton, because this is going to hit him a little more closer to home than both of us. But it was national. We missed it, you guys. Last week was National Hug a Bassist Day.
Oh, shit!
Which is sad because Brayton's played bass in a rock band. I played bass and drums in the same rock band, actually. But we both, to be fair...
I played with a bass.
To be fair,
that's a bass. That's a fish.
Oh, damn it.
Spelled the same, different thing. I know, it's tricky.
If you're good, though, it sounds similar.
If you're really good.
Yeah.
Like, if you really know what you're doing, that fish will scream for
Listen,
you.
if you...
Sorry, I shouldn't be talking about my wife that way.
The old ball and chain and the fish.
And let's just say it wasn't the river that was the reason everything was so wet. Oh, I can't believe I just said that.
Ruh-roh. How are we going to get
take
ourselves
a
out of this
sharp
one,
left
Scooby?
turn and go back.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, so it was national last week.
Zoinks.
This might be a good time to clarify to let everyone know. Mature audiences only.
Yeah.
If you're this far in, guys, put your kids to bed.
That's what she said.
Listen, guys. Ladies, take a time out. Guys, put your kids to bed.
Put the children down to sleep.
To bed. Yeah.
To bed. Okay, anyway. So last week was National Hug a Bassist Day. And so I know that we're Noisy Business Podcast. We love doing our top 10 countdowns. And Garrett, what were you going to say?
I thought it was National Hug a Racist Day. Relevant.
Oh. Okay, too soon.
Okay, I mean, I couldn't find any in America.
Guys, we'll start small and just like hug a bassist.
Okay, so anyway, it was National Hug a Bassist Day, and I know that we're a Noisy Business podcast, and we love doing our top 10 countdown lists. And I was like, we could do a top 10 bassists of all time countdown list, like but because it was National
We're gonna rate the
Hug
top
a
4
Bassist Day,
strings
it's
of a
because
bass.
it was because bassists don't get enough attention, and that's one of the reasons why it's not National Bassist Day, it's National Hug a Bassist Day. And I was like, you know what? Who deserves even more attention?
It's hard to find a bassist.
What type of bass players is more prominent, more important are the frontmen, the people that sing and also play bass in bands. Ooh. And so we're going to be talking about a list that I made. I didn't copy some BS list from the internet. I put my own list together.
Good job.
And
Shut the front door.
We can tear this apart and we can add in what we know, ask what you don't know. It's going to be great.
Dixie Chicks.
All right. So I put together my top 10 bassists that are also frontmen, that are lead singers, not backup singers like some dumb bass player. I'm talking about the frontmen of the band, holding down the rhythm section, slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass.
All right. And, you know, before we start, do you guys have...
I'm just surprised
I'll
you
give
found
10. One prediction each of who might be on this list.
Not Ant.
Okay, not Ant. Okay.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
This
is not going well.
This is why National Hug a Bassist Day is that important.
Pretty accurate guess.
Not Ant. I know Brayton was talking about Flea. And Garrett said Foo Fighters, which is a band. So already, this is going to be an educational experience.
All right. Who's the guy from Rush?
Okay, shut up. I said one each, and you literally said not Ant. So yeah, your aunt is not on my top 10 list, even though she knows how to slap plenty of other things besides basses.
And a bass.
And a bass.
Not a guitar bass, but
all
a
right.
bass.
So starting off at my number 10 spot, I put Mike Kerr, and I know that both of you guys have no idea who that is.
Bless you.
You're welcome.
Kerr? I barely even knew her.
Mike Kerr is the frontman and singer of the two-piece Royal Blood.
Oh.
And I know it's like,
don't act like you know that.
No, I
know who Royal Blood is, yes.
Yeah, and they're actually really sick, and he uses different amps and different effects to make his bass sound like an electric guitar in and out of the song while he's singing pretty darn well.
Pretty
and it's just him and the drummer, and it's really full of energy. It's got a lot of dynamics. It's really cool, and they're British, so us Americans love our British bands.
We do.
So I had to put him at my top 10 spot because he's got a lot of really cool riffs in there, and he also makes his bass sound like a guitar.
More like riff raff.
That's right.
Got him. Moving on.
All right. Jeez.
This margarita's really good.
It's wrecking us, dude. We're used to drinking beers, and we're drinking margaritas
from
in
Costco.
October from Costco, and it's doing it. It's doing it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling this margarita.
Dude, let me know when you guys need another one. I want to feel twice as good. All right. In the number 9 spot, let me know if you guys knew who this is. It's another Mike. Mike Herrera. Mike Herrera. Please tell me you guys know who this is.
He sounds like a newscaster from Channel 8.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Welcome, Mike Ferreira. Hi.
Let's
sports.
move on to weather. Okay, no, Mike Herrera is the bass player and frontman of the band MXPX, and he also plays bass in the awesome band Goldfinger, which is another punk band. But MXPX has been an awesome band since, I want to say, like 95. They started doing national, like, full-time tours, taking it seriously. And whenever I was learning to play the drums, I've been drumming for over 10 years now, I listened to a lot of MXPX.
Humble brag.
And got a lot of my influence on drumming from that band because it's like nonstop energy. And I saw them last year with Jason, our friend Jason Smith, who's also a bassist. And we saw them, and they haven't lost any steam. And they're in their 40s. Like, Mike Herrera's like 40 years old, I want to say, right now.
Wow.
And we saw them in Orange County at a festival, and they were just as energetic as they were 10, 20 years ago. They are still killing it, and they rock.
Because of the cocaine?
No, not because of the cocaine, just because they are great musicians. And Mike Herrera is one of my favorite, for what it's worth, favorite punk song writers.
Whenever
it's different.
Yeah, whenever you're done sucking his dick, we can Google him.
Mike, I'm sorry. If you're listening to this, Mike, I'm sorry. I'm still going to tag you in the post. But if you are interested in the DSing, I know you're a married man and have a child, we could hang out and get a beer. Maybe grab some San Diego Mexican food. This is kind of turning into like a love letter.
A little bit. You do have
but you know what?
a full letter written out, and I'm glad you stopped halfway through.
You know what? I have to agree. You have to really respect kind of older bands for going hard still.
Yeah.
Brayton and I went to a Breaking Benjamin concert.
Breaking Benjamin. All right.
Breaking Benjamin.
I was about to say.
Benjamin.
I was about to say. I recently watched Metallica, so I know exactly what you mean. And then you're like, the oldest band I could think of, Breaking Benjamin.
The oldest band there is. No, but it's cool whenever you see a band that's been around for so long and sometimes
they're still working at hard.
You know what they call like into style, like they're popular and then they fall out and maybe they get another song on the radio.
Yeah.
But whenever guys are they show the dedication,
right,
and they still enjoy doing what they do. They love being on stage, performing, playing music. That's really cool.
Exactly. I think that's why.
Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate that.
I think that's why Dave Grohl is such a.
We're talking about Blaze.
What?
Blazes.
Blazes.
I'm just saying older guys. I don't know what's going on.
Too hardcore to rock.
Okay. Anyway, come on.
I was just saying. Older guys that have been in the music industry for such a long time, but are still just playing it like it's their first show,
and they still
they're amazing.
Their style or technique hasn't really changed. They're still able to write songs that have the same influence. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, I totally agree for sure.
Because I feel like there's some bands that they're doing music and then they get popular, and then once that trend of their music kind of goes away, they're all like, oh man, the spotlight's not on me. But then there's bands where it's like, I just love music.
Right.
And I love rocking.
And I think that's one of the...
You can tell.
One of the things that kind of sets punk rock aside is kind of that there's still a younger generation that always comes up and appreciates it. Because I go to shows and there's like the 50-year-old guys that are there whenever like Black Flag was founded. And then there's like the 15-year-old kid that's like in high school,
and he respects
that in the circle pit with the rest of the dudes moshing it up, and that's awesome. So anyway, Mike Herrera, I respect you. That's why I put you on my number 9 list.
We love you.
Love it. All right, moving on to number 8, and I had to do this just because of who he is and what he's done for the rock genre, I guess.
Did he play
genre?
I put Gene Simmons from Kiss because he's instantly recognizable.
He's a legend.
He's a good singer. People forget that he's a good singer. He's a bassist, and he also to play the instrument we're talking about. No, I'm saying no. Here's my biggest thing about Gene Simmons. Ready? To have the dedication it takes to put that makeup on.
Seriously. Oh, he didn't put that makeup on. At least not later.
Are you saying that because he's Jewish?
No, I'm just saying.
You anti-Semitic bitch.
I thought you liked rock and roll.
Listen, Gene Simmons.
I want to rock and roll
out right
all
now.
night and part of every day.
And part of every day.
Is that not the word? That's how they
and
sing.
part of every day.
And that's
except on
Sunday. That's how they sing it now that they're older. And they're like, I want to rock and roll
guys,
until like 9:30.
Guys, I need to get my 6 to 10.
I do. I got to get my 8 hours in. And then, yeah, that's right. So I had to put Gene Simmons in there just because...
He's a person.
Because...
He's a legend.
Obviously, you guys aren't Kiss fans, so we're just going to move right on to number 7. And I feel like Brayton might know of who this is, or maybe one of the bands that he's been in. Garrett might have heard of it. It's not really your genre.
Essentially.
Okay, his name is Les Claypool. He's the bassist and singer of Primus. He's also in the supergroup Oysterhead. with
yes.
Why do you think I wouldn't know
He's
that?
in Eric Clapton. You don't know that.
I know. But don't assume you.
Because I know what kind of music you like.
You're right.
And I said probably. I didn't say Garrett's not going to talk right now because he has no idea what I'm going to talk about. Anyway, let's... Brayton, do you know who Oysterhead is?
Don't
or Primus? Name one Primus song.
Don't you freaking fake it.
One Primus song.
Listen, you bitch. Don't you do this.
I know one off the top of my head.
This is my brother. I know him.
No, for sure. No. Listen. Bridge Over the River Kwai.
Oh, that's so funny. We're talking about Alec Guinness.
A revelation.
You do not talk about Alec Guinness and then transition into Guinness and then transition.
Yeah,
I know
you saw right through me.
I saw right through you. Somebody give me another margarita so I can't see anything.
I'm down. I'm feeling these margaritas. I'm gonna get a margarita because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
All right.
I gotta be honest, don't know too much.
All right,
about
Les
Primus.
Claypool. He's in Primus.
Sounds like a
They have
transformer.
I think one of their
I
most...
was about to say Optimus Prime. Yeah.
I think late 90s they're a little bit more relevant, but they had a song called Jerry Was a Race Car Driver.
Oh yeah, Jerry
was a race car driver.
Is that the same song that I'm thinking of? Because I think Primus... There's this... you guys are just making that up. I thought there was two. I thought there was... Oh, you got me.
That was such a good brother.
You got me.
Jimmy was a race car driver. He drove all night long.
No, if you played Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the first one, Primus had a song, Jerry Was a Race Car Driver. It sounds nothing like that. I think your guys' song might be a little bit better. If
3, 2, 1. Jerry was a race car driver. He drove all night long.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are too much. Okay. Moving on.
Sorry.
Moving on to our number 6 spot.
Sorry about the rough cut.
Jerry was a race car driver. He drove all night long. All night long. Jerry all night long.
Okay, thank you for that. I like that rendition. All right, moving on to our number 6 spot, we have Jack Bruce from the legendary supergroup Cream.
What?
Whoa.
This is the first time I've heard this.
The Cream Team. I love it.
The Cream Team with Eric Clapton, I believe, and Jack Bruce was a big influence on a lot of other rock players.
I clap a ton.
Oh,
Because he's amazing.
Eric Clapton.
Yeah, speaking of the clap, he had the clap for sure.
What?
Because he was such a good bass player.
Is that
He
a
had-
joke about his dead son?
No, his sexual...
Orientation?
No.
Clappington.
No, he liked chicks.
Oh. So, orientation.
Ooh, nice. Moving on.
All right,
Next
moving
one.
on. Top 5.
The tap up!
Roger Waters from Pink Floyd.
Roger Whittaker Waters.
That's his middle name. He knows it. Garrett knows it because he's a fan and he knows things about Blaze players. Blaze?
That's a different guy.
Alright, anyway, Roger Waters. Pink Floyd's bass player. He sang. It was great. Money is one of my favorite bass riffs of all time.
Plus,
it's awesome.
for the ladies, he's kind of like the dark side of the swoon.
Oh, I was going to say Roger Waters. It's all in the last name. Waters is what's your mattresses is going to be like when it...
You're drunk. You're drunk.
Sean,
I was trying to be British.
Sean, work out.
I was trying to be British.
Work out what
Too many continents.
Work out what your mouth
Too many
is trying to say.
continents. There's 13.
We're having a lot of bad luck this episode. Moving on, our top 5 spot.
Wait, no,
you're
our
right.
top 5. We're already at 3, bro.
Our number 4 spot. You tried.
Drunk.
God dang it.
All right, number 4.
Moving on.
Phil Lynott.
Wait, is he
From Thin Lizzy, that's right.
Oh, Thin Lizzy.
Have I talked about it as much? I love Thin Lizzy.
Oh, Thin Lizzy
Lizzy
rocks.
They wrote.
Boys are back in town.
And other songs.
Wait, did he happen to be black?
He did.
For sure.
The band from Ireland, because Ireland focuses on a folk. Ireland.
All right.
You okay?
The Irish people.
Was Lindsay really thin? Or was she just called Thin Lizzy?
It was Thin Lizzy with 2 Z's.
What?
So it wasn't Thin Lindsay?
No.
Yeah.
Which means
Pause
we
it.
can start a band called Thin Lindsay.
Oh my gosh.
As opposed to our
Guys,
old band,
guys.
Fat Lindsay.
You heard it here first.
Fat Lindsay didn't do so
Thin
well.
Lizzy rocked. It was a black guy
He
that
didn't
was
cast
Irish.
well.
That was the front man, and there were 2 lead guitarists. It was awesome. If you guys have not heard of Thin Lizzy,
Hit 'em
look
up.
it up. It rocks. All right,
And if
moving
you've
on.
heard of Thin Lindsay,
That's
look her
You're a
up.
liar because that's not a band yet. All right, moving on. Number 3, Lemmy Kilmister
Oh,
of
Lemmy.
Motorhead.
He killed
Motorhead.
He's killed now. He killed himself because he drank a handle of Jack every day.
Every damn day.
What's his name?
Lemmy Kilmister.
Let me kill Meister. Drink Jack Daniels every damn day. Wait, you're
Alright.
saying you haven't heard of the Lemmy Kilmister song?
Lemmy was awesome.
Everybody,
Dave
the 3 of
Grohl
us. 1, 2, 3. Lemmy Kilmister.
Shut up. All right, stop. You're ruining the segment. Let's finish this up. Nobody wants to
Let's do
hear
it
about
hard.
bass players this long.
All right.
All right, anyway, Lemmy Kilmister, Dave Grohl describes him as the epitome of rock and roll. He rocked it, dude.
I heard there were so many girls who had sex with his wart. It was like
He had a big one. It was big. All right, moving on. Number 2, Paul McCartney from the Beatles.
boom.
PM, dude. That's what we
You
call
can't.
them.
You can't do. You,
PM in the morning.
You can't choose a better second spot than
Oh.
Paul McCartney. He's
Yeah.
been doing it. He's been doing it longer than our parents have been alive.
He's the best
And
non-worded.
he's
bass
also been playing
player
bass.
It's true. You know, he wouldn't be this popular if the other Beatles didn't die.
Ringo's still alive, but
Yeah,
he's just a
but-
drummer, so he's
Exactly.
Busy, he's busy getting laid and stuff.
You know Ringo. He's just swimming in that pool.
Yeah, Roger Waters' last name don't got nothing on what his dick does.
He's still beating on that booty drum.
He smashes.
Boy.
Moving on.
He has sexual intercourse on a regular basis. Moving on. Our number 1 spot, Geddy Lee from the band
Gettysburg.
Rush.
Ah,
He
damn it.
fingers the bass.
Finger bang the face. Boom, nigga, wow! G-string.
He plays fingerstyle bass on the G string as well as the other 3 or 4 strings, depending on what he plays. He also slaps it at the bass.
Listen,
slap
he'll
at the bass.
finger it. He'll slap it. He'll do
lick
whatever
it.
you want to.
He'll
say.
spit on
And
it.
He's the
and
front man of
kiss it
Rush,
goodnight.
Turn it
arguably the
around.
best and biggest 3-piece rock group to ever exist.
Second to ZZ Top. I said it.
No, Rush is definitely
I
better
said
than
it.
ZZ Top.
Oh,
Have you guys
first off,
played Guitar Hero 3?
Listen.
One of my
Have
favorite
you ever heard of
songs.
it? Don't
Rush.
Really?
I don't know the song, but Rush did it.
Wait,
You had to
the
play
Rush
it.
song on
You had to play it in a Rush.
You're talking
It was really fun.
YYZ.
I believe
Yeah.
I believe,
Yeah.
That was a good song on guitar.
I believe you're talking about LaGrange, and again, that's about ZZ Top.
It's Lagrange, and it's
And it's French.
And it's
I'm
French.
sorry,
French,
were-
you
I'm
asshole.
sorry. Were you in Europe?
Oh, speaking of
I'm Europe.
Oh,
Tour buses.
shut up.
Ready. Don't
All right,
take
we're gonna
pictures.
move on to our next segment. This is a brand new segment.
Are we still recording? Sean?
What?
We
Yeah,
are still
you bitch.
recording, and I am not a bitch. My laptop, and actually, I think it's actually Brayton's mic because it's blinking now. So I
It's
think
because it likes it.
okay, or it means we're recording.
It's saying, good job, guys.
We've got a brand new segment that we're trying out for the first time, and I call it Eavesdrop Radio. And what is going to happen? It's going to be a head-to-head competition, Brayton versus Garrett, brother versus brother,
Boom.
Penis
mano a
versus
mano,
penis.
where I'm going to be reading lyrics from popular songs that have been on the radio from the 80s, 90s, thousands, etc. And whoever says the name of the artist or name of the song first wins.
So you're saying you were not on a bus just eavesdropping on people, and we have to guess.
We're going to
what
dive right into
conversation-
this because I'm not going to be talking about
This
that.
should
All
be
right.
called Words Around the Street.
All right, now whoever says it first gets the point. All right, ready? Here we go. The very first one, and it's called
Rihanna! Jerry was
Let me-
a race car driver. He drove all night long.
All right, now let me say, it's called Eavesdrop Radio because I'm not gonna be singing these songs, or I'm gonna be reading the lyrics, and it's almost as if you're gonna be overhearing somebody speaking, and you're gonna be like, "Wait a second, isn't that a popular song?"
Oh, what that
All right,
is.
so I'm gonna be reading them. Okay.
I've got the Eye of the Tiger.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Very first song.
Don't know it.
40 detectives this week. 40 detectives strong. Taking a stroll down Love Street, strolling. Is that so wrong? Can I get my codependent Humpty Dump dupe ba-doo. Bump de hump doop bop. Hump de dump doop ba-doo. Alright, that was it.
Is this
That's it?
from Greece?
I don't know what ethnicity he is.
If you know the song, tweet us. Humpty Dump Scooby Doo.
It's clearly an
No, this
Usher
is
song.
definitely instantly recognizable when you listen to
Are
it.
you sure it's not Zippity Doodah?
It's not Zippity Doo Dah. Alright, you guys have a guess at all?
No idea.
I'll give you a guess. It's a 4-piece rock group popular in the 90s. Funkin' rock.
Watch your language. There's kids out there.
Funkin' rock.
You potty mouth? I don't know. Jackson 5?
Alright, and what do you got? Jackson 5?
I'm gonna go with Rush.
Rush. No.
Since they're clearly a 4-piece.
That was wrong. Okay, we were actually looking for Red Hot Chili Peppers in the song Humpty Dump. Obviously.
Damn it.
It's all in the name.
I love how I said Jackson 5 and you said it was a 4-piece band.
Alright, we're gonna move on.
I said Rush.
We're moving on to the next song.
We're
0
like,
0. 0 0. Ready?
Yeah, pick songs we all
Here we
know.
go.
Okay,
you
also,
bitch.
I'd also like to request that it sounds more like a conversation and not like you're at poetry night at the local
It's kind of
Y.
hard because some of these songs are written by people that are speaking in first person. So.
You said eavesdrop, act like you're talking.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Okay.
Can you start it with Did You Hear?
Okay, fine. I'll start all of them from Did You Hear? Ready?
Or start with like, hey Cindy.
Ready? Okay. Yeah. Hey Jessica, I don't like your little games. Don't like your tilted stage. The role you made me play of the fool? No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect crime.
I know this
How
song.
you laugh
There
when
you
you
go.
lie.
Yes.
How you said the gun was mine? Isn't cool. No, I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Oh.
Avril Lavigne.
Oh, great guess.
I wanted to say I was
And?
vain, but it's not.
Don't you frickin' give him help.
It's Tully Tay Tay.
Oh, you got it.
You're a bitch. You're a bitch.
No.
You cheated.
Yes,
They
no,
cheated.
no,
Tweet them if these bitches are bitches.
No.
Fuck you guys.
Tweet us on twats.
Twat.
Twat my tweets.
Twat these tweeters if you think they twatted. What's up, bro?
All right. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna have to give Brayton a point. That
No,
was
you're not.
Taylor
You
Swift.
fucking cheated.
No, I knew it. I knew
He
that.
knew it.
I knew
He
that
told me.
angst.
He
I
told
knew
it.
that angst.
It's
anywhere.
called. It's the newest popular song. Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor
Yeah.
Swift.
Look
All right,
what you
that's
made.
1-0. Moving on to the
you
next
made
song.
me do.
All right, ready? Hey Jessica.
You already did this song.
No,
Change
it's
the
always-
girl. Change
Oh,
the girl.
no, change the girl, dude. I don't know.
Hey Jenny.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
Oh, and baby, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I run miles just to get a taste. It must be love on the brain.
Ooh,
That's
this is
got me
clearly
feeling this way.
Rihanna.
Oh,
Love on the Brown.
We got a double winner. Brain, Rihanna, love on the brain. That's a solid 2-zip.
Yeah, boy. Who
Brain's
is the
winning
top
this
40?
one. Wow.
Clearly.
Clearly one brother, not the other one. All right, ready?
Sorry, I'm too cool for this.
Get on
All
K.
right.
KGB,
All right, here we go.
bro.
Hey Mary, I look at the sea. Reflections in the waves spark my memory. Some happy, some sad. I think of childhood friends and the dream we had.
The Killers.
No. We lived happily
You
forever.
can't guess anymore.
So the story goes, but somehow we missed out on the pot of gold, but we'll try best that we can
Are you
carry
trying to
on.
save this relationship?
A gathering of angels appeared above my head. Sorry.
Is this funny?
They sang to
Mary.
me. This song of hope. This is what they said. They said, "Come sail away,
Sail
Come
away!
sail away.
What?
Come sail
Oh, what
away.
is AWOL Nation?
come sail away." Is that what
Yep.
you guessed?
Oh,
Yes.
what is India?
Oh, we got it.
Yes! Come sail away.
Come sail away with me.
Sail
But
away,
It's
sail
Come Sail
away.
Away by the famous band Styx.
All right, next song. We had one chance, but I don't think that we're right, my friend.
What are you doing?
Modest Mouth.
No, we don't have Modest Mouth. We
Okay,
don't have that.
chance.
Okay, so we got 2-1. Brayton's in the lead. Ready? This is one If you don't get it, whoever guessed the closest, I'll give a point.
Cool.
In a game of exact answers, I will give it to whoever's closest.
Well, because you guys aren't doing very well.
We really aren't.
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah?
New whip alert.
Oh.
New whip alert.
Whoop, whoop.
Drop head Wraith. Feelings gonna be hurt. Serve that raw shit and ain't talking about sushi.
Oh, this is clearly...
Bad bitch. Treat her like a groupie.
Oh, bad bitch.
Damn it!
Dang it! All right, we got
Aventor. Batman in the parking
Nicki
lot.
Minaj.
400 degrees. Wait, who said Nicki Minaj?
We
I
both did.
did.
We both
I
did.
both wrong.
Time.
Dang it.
Bitch, the block is hot.
Tyga. Kendrick Lamar.
Taylor Swift.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there because
Kid
you
Cudi.
said Taylor Swift and he said Kendrick Lamar, and it's actually Young Jeezy. So I'm gonna give it to Garrett. Sorry.
Yes! Young Jeezy.
Sorry. That was you know it with a U, not the word you spelled out.
How do I not get it for Nicki Minaj?
Because you said Nicki Minaj at the same exact time.
Dang it.
All right, so that's 2-2. We're tied. Moving on to the next one.
Boy, this game is
exciting. And I know you guys know this. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
Something's wrong. Shut the light. Heavy thoughts tonight, and they aren't of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of liars, dreams of dragons, fire, and things that will bite. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow.
Metallica! I wanted you to finish it.
Thank you. It's Metallica.
Dang it. You didn't do
Enter
Panic at the
Sandman.
Disco. The Death of a Bachelor.
One eye open.
I don't think we can.
Hey,
sing
can
it
we all
anymore.
do impersonation of Pearl Jam?
Now, Brayton.
I want you to know.
Nice.
Okay, as a quartet. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, three-way tie. Alright, here's one that you might know. It's maybe played at the clubs that we none of us go
Is
to.
this also a Rush song?
The Pearl Jam.
Alright, ready?
On the hill.
She said ye can get married at the mall. I said, look, you need to crawl for your ball. Come and meet me in the bathroom stall.
Baby,
And
you can
show
have
me
it.
why you deserve to have it all. Alright, who is it?
Drake. You deserve to have it all.
Brayton?
Jay-Z. Jay-Z?
Alright, well, Garrett said it first.
Woo!
Jay-Z.
Dang
Oh,
it.
dang it. Alright, that was 3-2.
Nice
Alright.
amendment on that, Garrett. Way to catch that last riff.
Thanks.
Alright, ready?
You deserve to have it all.
Ready? Alright, ready? Hey, Fiona. All the time I turn around, brothers gather round, always looking at me up and down, looking at my...
You know what? By...
I just want to say it now, I ain't trying to round up drama. Little mama, I don't want to take your man. And I know I'm coming off just a little bit conceited, and I keep on repeating how the boys want to eat it.
Whoa.
But I'm trying to tell that I can't be treated like clientele because she...
Fucking work. Doing a great job. Can't you give us an easy one like, if you like to talk to tomatoes up and down the produce aisle?
You guys don't know the song?
Listen, here.
Here's the
Here
thing.
we go. No, Sean, this is what
Arjun. Yeah, you have to guess ours.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And they're like,
Oh, it's better than yours.
Damn right.
It's better than yours.
My
Yeah,
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Booyah, bro!
See,
That's
one
how you do
one
this
to shot.
segment.
Good
Moving
job.
on to the next segment.
But, all right, here's another one. Is someone getting the best? The best.
best?
The best.
Foo Fighters.
Oh, booyah!
Booyah. My hips don't lie.
Okay, you know what?
Ooh, baby, when you talk like that.
Shakira.
You-
Yeah, here's the thing. You guys don't listen to enough songs, I guess. You guys just
This is a
don't listen to radio.
podcast, not Spotify, you bitch.
You do listen to Spotify.
I know.
I listen
All
to
right.
Spotify a lot, but it's it's all indie and like no one
So
knows
I
it.
guess the winner was me.
Good
All
job,
right.
Sean. Good job, Sean.
Thank you. All right. Speaking of applause, there's some people applauding.
Applauding?
Yeah.
It might be.
This is hard.
We may have to pause this.
We're gonna have to applause this. There's some controversy going around because there's some news that there's a costume manufacturer that are generating. They're putting out the idea that little girls should be buying costumes so that they can pretend to be Anne Frank for Halloween. Furnace not included.
Damn. Wait, hold on. Shit.
First off, can girls afford to buy their own stuff? Like little girls. We're talking little girls, right?
The parents would buy the costume.
And
I just need to clarify this. So, to dress up like Anne Frank?
Is it too soon? I say no. It's been a while.
Well, I want to say, is it just like a door and the girl is behind it and can't be seen?
I'm sure the people would adore them no matter what the little girls would wear, but I mean,
Like,
if they're hiding behind a door, they wouldn't really be able to see the costume.
Well, all you have to do is buy her a diary?
The thing is, this outfit comes with the golden star patch.
Is this real?
That's not
Is this
good.
a real?
This is a real
This
costume.
is real racist. That's what this is.
Is it racist? What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Would you let your daughter wear this or not?
This is like dressing up as like Jesus Christ on the cross. Like
Yeah. It's kind of just
like not
bad
okay.
taste, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's okay.
I would say there's a lot of powerful women that she could dress. But if a girl wants to, like if a little girl learned about.
What about Betty White?
Nobody's wanting to dress as Betty White.
That
Okay, what?
more like
okay,
Betty White privilege.
I feel like pretend put yourself in the mindset of you're at your place and you hear a knock on the door. You go to the door, you open the door, and there's a little girl and she's dressed as Anne Frank and she's got like a Jew star on her chest.
There has to be.
She's like, "Can I have candy?" And you'd be like, "I love your costume.
What are you?
What are you?" And
There
she
has
would
to
say,
be some-
"Anne Frank." And then you would say,
And
"That's
frankly,
too
get
soon."
away from my door. No.
Damn.
I just don't know why would a little girl want
Anne
to
Frank?
be Anne
More
Frank?
like damn skank.
Good one. Good job.
Oh, slutty Halloween outfit, and you're Anne Skank.
For the adults, it's called Anne Skank. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
That's-
I feel like this is incredibly disrespectful to the woman.
To the woman, there's more than one woman, and they're all
Anne
individuals.
Anne Frank is one woman.
Yeah, you
They're
said
not
woman.
an entity.
The woman.
We are-
You said the woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the woman,
don't label
Anne
her.
Frank.
Don't label her.
Yeah, label her. I barely know her.
Guys, have you read her diary?
Yeah, I had to
You had to? That's
because it was so
First off-
damn hot.
First off, that's rude. You're not supposed to.
Okay,
read
I
Diarrhea,
apologize
more like diarrhea.
because
diary.
What?
Okay,
Wait.
this got off the rails. Wait,
Next costume.
Sean,
Next
wait,
costume.
okay,
Next
yeah,
costume.
yeah,
No,
Oh my gosh.
no more
Jack Sparrow.
no more margaritas. No more margaritas when we do a podcast. It's
Are
bad.
we still recording?
Yeah, we are.
Probably shouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Next costume.
Okay, there's no more costumes. This wasn't a segment. It was a segue.
This is just
It didn't
top
turn out
10
very well.
costumes.
We can do it because Halloween is next
No,
week,
this-
and maybe next
this-
week we can
What are
have
you
a
guys
good
dressing up as?
This segment.
one. Oh
is
yeah, what are
called
you guys gonna dress up as? If you were a woman, what would you dress up as?
And Frank.
Okay,
And Skink.
what would you, Brayton? What would you dress up as?
I'll dress
Sexy
up.
lion.
I'll dress up as someone going to work because that's what I'll do.
Okay,
So
I
PJs.
I'm gonna have to dress up as.
And you have to say sexy, and that's how you start your costume.
Oh, it has to be a sexy one.
It has
I'm
to
gonna
be.
dress up as a sexy female Pink Ranger from the Power Rangers.
Ooh,
And
I like
Ooh, with the
What-
skirt.
No, with nothing.
Oh,
And
so you're just gonna get sunburned during the day.
well, during the night, I'm just gonna do karate and get plowed. So
Wait, is that a?
I'm gonna go door to
is that
door
a-
and greet
is
the
that-
door.
is
Greet
that-
the host Beaver first.
Is that what the big Power Ranger did?
Yeah, that's their like main thing. She's like, I kick butt with karate,
get
but I
and
smash.
also smash.
I ground and pound. Like, not only am I good at karate, I'm good at making sweet, hard love.
Why did I miss these episodes? They weren't on HBO.
Well, because the Green Ranger was distracting you. It's like, he's badass, he's got all the cool moves, he should have a solo show. It's like, meanwhile, the Pink Ranger was S&D behind the
D and P.
1990s
the
Tektronix.
AMP.
Yeah, she got around.
She did?
She did the Blue Ranger.
I heard that about the
She did the
green.
Black Ranger. She did the Red Ranger.
I heard when
the Red Ranger proposed.
I heard when she went to the Black Ranger, she didn't go to the Back Rangers.
Once you go Black Ranger, you don't go Whack Ranger. I don't know.
This is the worst podcast we've ever made.
Probably.
So glad that you're back.
Jerry was a race car driver. He drove all night long.
Here we go. Verse number 2.
He drove a car all night long.
He drove it so fast. She didn't know.
Chorus.
Andy was a race car driver. We're really good at this.
Yeah.
Are we done yet?
I think we should be done.
All right,
guys. If
I forgot. Sorry. This is so really. This is huge.
Okay.
This margarita is hitting me like a brick
yeah.
wall.
All right.
You can tell.
All right. Next rule. No Marcos.
Just remember, because we started talking about America. We started before we recorded. Actually, we were talking about America, politics, and division and stuff.
Oh,
I just want you guys to remember that in
spade and new to your cats, guys. Have a good night.
No, in 1781, America, 13 colonies, defeated General Lord Cornwallis,
fucking British.
the British at Yorktown on October 19th. Today, when we are recording this.
Yes.
And I just want you guys to remember.
Hallelujah.
Alright, I just want you guys to remember that if you feel like America is divided, we're all over the place, all the rights are wrongs, like, just remember that the real enemy is the goddamn British with their dumb wigs, eating their dumb fish,
Redcoats,
lobster backs, because I studied history. And I will not have it, and I demand my independence, and that's all we have to say.
No taxation without representation.
That's
I yelled
right.
that. And if you're in San Diego, we're going to be burning an effigy of a redcoat tonight at midnight.
No, I agreed that I would be dumping a packet of tea into the ocean.
Yes.
And that was it.
You agreed to that?
So
someone came up to you and was like, dude, are you willing to dump a pack of tea into the ocean? You're like, I agree to these terms.
Yeah.
Dress up as savages.
Let's jump as naive Americans. All right, that's all we have for this week.
Remember, if you think our country is at loss, it's the British that lost.
It's the British that are the real losers.
And
we're really sorry about this podcast episode. We're really drunk. Brayton's microphone stinks, and it cut out halfway during the first time we recorded, so we had to pick up halfway through. I'm wearing a beanie. Work was real rough today, and we're all really drunk. Bye.